Hey there friends, Nibs again. Out here at the range today, do a little bit of goofing around, and I have a handful of pretty much brand new air guns that were given to me to either buy or sell on eBay or some other way dispose of for him and give him money for a local friend that he's getting a little older. Doesn't enjoy the break barrels quite as much as he used to. He is still enjoying shooting PCP air rifles, and that's great. But he didn't want these break barrels to go to waste, so he asked me if I would be interested in trying to sell them for him. And so we're going to test them out and make sure they're working right. We got to do that, right? So this one here that we're taking a look at in this video is a Gamo Swarm Whisper, which is really pretty cool. This might be one that I actually end up keeping for myself, paying for myself. But this one is pretty cool. I don't believe that's the original scope it came with, but this one has a magazine on it, and that seems to be working really well. This one is a 177 caliber, and I don't know that much more about it, but let's get a mag filled up. Did come with the original box here, which let's see if there's any specs on the box at all. Nope, nothing. Doesn't have the does not have the manual in there either, so I have no idea what this gun is supposed to do as far as feet per second or anything like that. So, but we're just gonna plink here a little bit at 25 yards. I got splatter burst down there to do a couple groups on, and got some steel targets we can plink on. I do like this magazine setup. When I first saw it, I thought it looked kind of fragile, but seems to be working pretty consistent. So I've shot several magazines through it. I don't know. Do you know if you can still get replacement or extra magazines for this thing? Gamo Swarm Whisper. So 10 rounds, just clicks in there. This is a good working little gun though. Easy to cock. You just cock it down, and that loads a pellet in there also. So then you just turn that, and you're ready to go. So let's go right to the center of that splatter burst for starters. So these are, these are Grossman Ultra Magnums. They're 10.5s. I did zero this with a lighter pellet, so I'm thinking it might drop down a little bit. But it was grouping pretty good yesterday. I took them out yesterday, trying to get the scopes all set up on them and everything. And as I was carrying everything into the range, a cold front moved through. The wind came up. It was like 25, 30 miles an hour. It actually started snowing for a few minutes. It was raining and blowing, kind of miserable. So I decided to pack it up and not do any videoing yesterday. Today's much nicer. It's a cold day, but this scope, it's got like a riser on here. I don't think it really needs that because my cheek weld is way high. But let's see here. Do one more, then we'll plink it a little bit. Of course, I didn't start the video off right. Let's fix that problem right now. that's better. I do need to load a couple of my other gongs into the car to bring out. And all right, let's see. So I'm hitting a little low, but let's see if we can hit some spinners. Oh, you know what? I did that completely wrong. I think I hit, actually, I was aiming low instead of high, and I hit the wire of the rack there. So let's try that again. There we go. That's more like it. All right. 2 more shots. Okay. Well, I don't know where I hit that one. All right, let's try the tiny one. Nope. One more time on the tiny one. There we go. Blew the all right, so now these ones here are Air Arms Diablos, and these are an 8.4. So initially I zeroed this with Craftsman Premier Hollow Points, which are 7.9 greens, but I ran out of my tin of Craftsman Premier Hollow Points. But I need to put another tin in my range bin. I got plenty of them at home. I just don't have any here in the... I've got one of those like screwed bolt organizers that you can buy from the hardware store to keep all my different pellet tins in. So this magazine very much reminds me a lot of the new PCP magazines, where you just rotate it one turn and then drop the pellet in, and then you can let it go, and then all right, that's full. All right, so now these are the Air Arms. They're only an 8.4, so I expect that my point of impact will be a lot more centered. All right, I'm going to go right for the center of the splatter burst again, just for starters. All right, so that one was a little high and right. All right, let's go for 9 o'clock. Yep. I bet if I'd shot that one at the center of that bullseye again, it would have been right hole on hole. Nice, that one's pretty close to that other one. Shot number 4. Ooh, that one went a little high. I don't know much about Gamo rifles. I haven't had any Gamo rifles. I just don't know. Let's do one more and then we'll get the spinners. That went up pretty high. I don't know why those are so much higher. Like I said, I zeroed this with Craftsman Premier Hollow Points. So, but all right, let's hit the gong. I do like this gun. I'd like it to be a little more consistent as far as the accuracy goes, but I really like the way this thing works. Easy to cock, very quiet. That magazine's nice. Probably want to put a better scope on it if I was going to keep it. All right. Hit that right spinner. There we go. Knock the splatter burst right off it. I can kind of see where this would be maybe a favorite of like a squirrel hunter or something. Just that repeatability in the shot, just quick follow-up shots, almost as quick as a PCP with a. All right, let's hit the gong one more time and then we'll get out of here. Ba-ting! But there you go. This is one that even when I shot it yesterday and them heavy winds and everything, I was like, I think I like that one. I think that one might stay with me. So, but you'll be seeing more of this for sure. It's a really cool system. Let me know if anybody's got any bad experiences with that magazine system. It does seem kind of fragile to me. I mean, but so far it's working. So what can I say? But I really appreciate the opportunity to take care of this for you, my friend. I don't know if he wants me to say his name on the air, but I enjoy working with the air guns, new and old, and 22s and everything else. So it was a great opportunity to have a chance to bring a bunch of stuff that I haven't owned yet to you guys and get to play around with some pellet guns. Hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.